Welcome back, fellow citizens of Jardarin for Soup President. This is the show in which we try to build our own country, take over the entire universe, and fix all of the universe's problems. Canzuk. What is that? Is that something merely that Zuckerberg did when he took over Canada, unbeknownst to the rest of us, secretly in secret, the secret of things that Zuckerberg might do? Because his name is Zuckerberg, and you cut it short, it says Zuck. That's the joke. What is Canzuk? Is it a plot to take over the world? Maybe. Or is it a plot to make everybody get along? Let's find out. Let's have an analogy. I like those. I'm good at those. Imagine you are at a school. They play the game where you kick things. Soccer or football, depending on which legs you have. Which country those legs you have are in, I should say. Now, you have the lineup of people. They pick captains, for some reason, as opposed to being a communist soccer team that shares the ball equally. Everybody goes around. There's 5 people to pick. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh no. You've been left out of the soccer team. Oh, no, never mind. They have to pick everyone. They don't have to stop one person before ending. That would be mean and cruel. But after a while, you grow tired. You say, no, I don't want this soccer team. I think it's stupid. And so you say, no, I'm going to leave the soccer team. And then I think I should get together with my cousins and form my own rival soccer team, despite the fact that my cousins are of various ages and generations. What is this analogy for? Would you believe Brexit? Britain was on the soccer team of the European Union, and through, I would argue, shenanigans, now they are being yeeted out the front door by one means or another. But people go, well, what will happen to poor Britain? Britanny, left out in the cold. You see, the problem with having a soccer team is you gotta trade lunches. And by that I mean regular international trade. You can't all have the countries crowd into a room when the dinner bell goes, and then you go, I don't really like corn, and somebody goes, I love corn. What about pork? I like pork. You have to figure out, because we all know, the lunchroom at school is effectively the prison yard, okay? You're stuck there, you can't leave, and you're dealing with questionable food that you have to trade around to get what you want. There are notable other similarities between school and the prison system that I won't go into because I have too many teachers as friends, and they're all gonna tell on me to somebody. I don't go to school. Everybody has a group they hang with. The goths, the music kids, European Union. Everybody's got that special little chutzpah, the oomph, to get them going. The problem when Britain gets yeeted out that front door into the -40 cold, and by that I mean probably just rain, it's Britain, they gotta figure out, who am I going to talk to? Now, some people have come up with an idea. This is an idea as old as the hills. And by that I mean I can't remember when it started. Some people have just gone, hey, have you ever noticed that New Zealand and Canada are questionably similar? Also Britain, and maybe Australia. And this is where people went, wow, you're right, they are similar. It was colonialism the whole time. So somebody thought up the idea of, what if we make our own European Union, but without the kids we don't like? It's super exclusive clique, but it doesn't have a central governing authority. We just all share lunches, free trade. I'm not just going to drop the analogy, it doesn't work anymore. We're all going to have free trade, freedom of education, freedom of movement, and freedom of jobs, and probably share the military and secrets and whatnot. And it sounds very cool. As a Canadian, I really like all those places. So I'm very, very biased because I want to go to New Zealand and Britain and Australia a lot. I do want this. But I should probably check myself before I doth wreck myself. I do suppose, if you think about it, Britain left the European Union because they don't like immigration. And that kind of rhymes with some racism. And then if you wanted to band together with all the other similar-looking countries, this is problematic, isn't it? But weirdly enough, in terms of free trade, we've actually had, like, New Zealand openly talking about this. We've had Britain openly talking about this. Even the dude who runs the second largest party in Canada was, like, name-dropping the actual Canzuk, like, by name, being like, yeah, I want that. And I just kind of, like, Is this a thing? Is it a thing that might happen? I don't know. This is why I opened this up to the people of the world. I mean, by that I mean whoever watches the other side of this camera. Well, not behind the camera, through the camera. To the viewer dimension. I don't know. Do we find this fun and wholesome or, like, potentially problematic? I haven't really made my mind up. I like the idea, but that's probably because I want to go to these places. This is just me open thinking. This is me. So this has been your super presidential candidate Darren signing off for Saturday, saying welcome to JAR. Not the other places. JAR takes all kinds. You are family now. Please join us every week. We go up every single Saturday, Monday, and Wednesday. Don't forget to check down below in that description for links to fun things, and I will leave you as always. I'm just saying words now. Hi. I don't just repeat the same ramble every week. I don't know. You get into habits, you say words. That's a go. There we go. Bye. I'm just going to end it there. That's it. I'm breaking with tradition. What's up? Bye. And this episode has been brought to you by Luke and Rachel. Two people that if I could freely trade hugs and love between nations, I would do so. With only slight import taxes. Thank you.